Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Well, looks like Rachel from Accounts Reeves is, is involved in a scandal. Apparently, she's been caught out by not having a license to let out one of her properties she owns. And of course, she's been caught. I mean, looks like Angela Rayner was. Angela Rayner had to resign, didn't she? Over not paying proper stamp duty on her property she owned. And it looks like Rachel from Accounts Reeves, or should I call her Rachel Thieves, has been caught out. And of course, Dharma says he has full confidence in her, but he might have full confidence in her, but we, the ordinary British public, we don't. And of course, if this is come at the wrong time for Rachel from Accounts. Of course, she's got a budget to. Her budget is the end of next month, isn't it? I wonder if this will be their last budget. I wouldn't be surprised because the way things are going, I wouldn't be surprised if Starmer doesn't find a way of sacking her. Now, this has happened to her about uh, renting a property illegally. I want you probably have an excuse now to get rid of her because you can bet your life that this their next budget, like I've just said, will probably be a last one and it'll also be a disaster. When she says that she won't raise income tax, well, it looks like income tax is going to go up in next month's budget. This government, Starmer and his rest of his cronies, have been involved in one scandal after another, isn't it? I mean, since they've ever been in government, this is all that's happened. They're a laughing stock. They're just making Britain a complete laughing stock. But it looks like Reeves has been caught out. And there's a report going around that somebody's discovered emails about it, which will heap more embarrassment on her. Like I've said, I think Starmer wish he never made her chancellor. I really wish he never had Dell. I really wish he had somebody else. Mind you, if it was somebody else, they'd be just as bad. But I think this could be the last budget for Rachel Reeves. Not only will it be a disaster, but this kind of thing will most definitely get to the sack. Starmer will probably find a way to get rid of her. I don't know who he's going to replace her with. I mean, God help us with that Darren Jones or Max Sweeney. One of them will. One of them will be Chancellor. God help us if they are. But like I've said, this is the beginning of the end for Rachel Reeves. This could well end as Chancellor. I mean, every Prime Minister says that they have full confidence in whoever's minister, don't they? Whether it's Home Secretary, Chancellor, Deputy Prime Minister, whoever. They always say that. It means they have full confidence in them. And of course, the next day they have to be sacked. But I think Dharma is just itching, trying to find a way to get rid of her. Because let's put it this way, she's been a complete and utter disaster, hasn't she, Chancellor? What an absolute disaster she's been. Look, I mean, look at last year's budget. He said she wouldn't come back for more, to tax people more. And look what's happened. 12 months later, she says she's going to put up that. I mean, Dharma would say yesterday in the Commons, could he? Whether or not taxes were going up. He, he come up with the usual waffle. And he says he wouldn't. Well, we all know what he meant. The answer to that is yes. We all know that taxes are going to have to go up in next month's budget to pay for all this, well, this black hole that created. Goodness knows how big this black hole is. I mean, they said we had the Tories left a 22 billion black hole. Goodness knows how much this black hole the Labour have created. But I think it'll be the beginning of end for Reeves. If this budget turns out to be a disaster, which it's going to be, then she's done. I wouldn't be surprised that either before Christmas or in the new year, January, that Starmer doesn't find a way to get rid of her because she's absolutely incompetent. I mean, I bet she thought that she would never be found out. These kind of things, people would never find out about these things, but you'll be surprised how much digging people do, especially on the internet, that people usually find something about a politician and they usually end up being embarrassed and they usually have to resign. So don't be surprised if Dharma says to himself, I've had enough of her, she's got to go. And you probably will get rid of her. When it'll be, we don't know. Like I've said, will it be before Christmas, which will be a great Christmas present for us all, wouldn't it? If he was to sack her for before Christmas, that would be the best Christmas present the country's ever had. Or will it be in the new year, in January? Because you can bet your life that this budget, the end of November, will be a complete and utter disaster. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.